heck you all doing today? You got yourselves BP again. CP's at home. It's 10 after 8 p.m. on June the 2nd. Cedars are behind me. I've been going since about 10:30 this morning. I just about done, actually. But we're almost out of seed. Like, literally, there might be 4, maybe 5-gallon pails of oats left in the cheap man's grain trailer. I just threw 5-gallon pails of oats in the boxes, in each box. And we only got like 5 acres left to seed. Yeah. So another, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, I'll be done here. I'm going to turn you around. So, sun's getting real close to going down. We definitely have some dust. You can see that. It's amazing how dry it is on top, but you go down an inch and a half, and you're back in the moisture. Now, where is our mark? God darn it. Should be coming up here right away. You can see where I've been almost. Getting real close here now, guys. And I'll show you what's left once I get lined up. And here we are. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Just like so. So, from right here to those trees right there, and the full half mile. Not quite the whole half mile, because there's a dip this way and that way, and a rock pile that I've already been around and shit like that. So, but yeah, gotta go all the way to the far end and back a few times, and we'll be done. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. We'll catch you all later. Alrighty, guys, good morning. There it is, there I am, and we are done. It is Thursday, May 3rd. This is pathetic. I should have never been out there for as long as I was, but I was, whatever. It's done. It's green feed oats, mixed with a shitload of weeds, mixed with a little bit of clover. Now it can start raining again. We need to get some rain happening. And I got a phone call. I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. Okay, now I'm back. How about that, right? Anyway, yeah, we're gonna get this machine home. So out here, I would have finished last night, but I ran out of seed. Simple. I had like friggin' 3.5-4 acres, and I ran out of friggin' seed. Like 6 5-gallon pails is all I needed. I don't know, 4 pails in each box. So what's that? 16 pails. Kind of, yeah. But it'll be what it'll be, right? So we got to come back out here. I uprooted a few stones, so but we've got time to get those boys off the ground. And holy smackers, she's been a warm one. Today it's supposed to get up to like 34 or 35 degrees Celsius, whatever the heck that is. I don't know, but that's mid-July type temperatures for us usually. Yesterday was 32 or 33. For the beginning of June, that's a warm one. Stuff is really getting green. I know my barley's looking freaking, yeah, sweet. I'll show it to you guys here in a little bit. We're just cruising on down this back road. There you are. Working our way home. We got a mud hole to get through up here, and then another water hole farther ahead, but I can't really tell through the trees, but that's our barley right on the other side of the trees. Once I get past the tree row, I'll bring you guys back and I'll show it to you a little better. But she's looking really, really minty. Anyway, talk to you in a bit. Alrighty, here we're back past the trees now. But yeah, there it is. It's looking, actually I think it's looking really good myself. I don't know why, but one strip in there right here on the edge of the fence line, it just, I don't know what the heck happened there. I had a couple of boots that weren't friggin' hitting the dirt good enough, and maybe the seed was sitting on top of the ground a little, but right on the other side of that fence, that's her. Anyway, let's get our butts home and figure out what kind of trouble we can get into. Talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, well, obviously we're home. Let's see here. He boogered. He is a 660 single line, double line of 1320 or something like that. Cable hoist. And I used to have him mounted right up there. You guys have seen me use him. I've got a steel pipe that spans 6 joists. But I'm looking at replacing him to a 880 single line or 1760 double line, which will be way more than enough power. That thing, I've had it in the shop for 10 plus years. Anyways, I bought a beam, a 6x6 beam. It's not a real heavy sucker. And I want to span it from that side of the shop all the way across to that side of the shop. Basically right there. So anyway, then we'll run from that beam. I got to cut the beam because it's like 38'6" inside dimensions of my shop. It's 40 feet outside. So we'll have to cut the beam because it's like 44'9", and then get it up there. We need a post that we'll have to cut, and it'll run down along the wall all the way to the floor in behind that cabinet. And then another post that'll run down the wall and sit right on the bench, right where that framework right there in the front. Well, there's another post that runs all the way up, and it'll be right on the back side of the wall all the way up to the beam over there. And me and the kiddo were talking, because it is only a 6-inch beam, you wouldn't be able to carry a lot of weight on it, on the cable hoist. Because with that cable hoist, I'm going to go, when I buy it, I'll go and I'll get a trolley so it works on the 6x6 beam. But we're thinking right here on the edge of the, just on the inside edge of the door frame, right under the beam straight down, we'll put a post going to here, and then another one right on the edge of the concrete here, which would be just inside the doorway right here. Yeah, it'll be kind of a pain in the ass to work around that now and again, but that way we're only about 17'6" inside dimension, and that's where our cable hoist would be flowing from side to side. It'll just be a lot handier. So that's something that we're going to be doing here in the future, is installing a beam in the ceiling of our shop. Before it was back here, right up there. And now we want to move it ahead about 6 feet right here. So that would be a lot more handier, 6 feet ahead versus back there. Anyway, they're trying to get CP's back door open and it ain't working. Something jammed up inside of it. I think it's the lock assembly and that's why it won't open. I don't know. Any luck?
No. Yeah,
No?
No.
And her new mirrors are on.
Thanks, Tris.
Yep. Thanks, Tris. And if anybody's wondering, I'll spill the beans. We were shooting gophers, and I was sitting in the driver's side seat, and I pulled the gun back so that the barrel basically was right there. And that's what happened to her mirror right there. And I had the gopher all lined up in the scope, but I blew the bullet right through the mirror and out the backside. I never did get the damn gopher. Note to self, pay attention to where the end of your barrel is, right? But we got these mirrors. They are just slightly different because I don't think this one darkens.
No, I don't think so either. And it has a light on the bottom side.
CP's mirror, this mirror auto darkened. I like that one. This one does not, but it's got the light on the underside right there for both sides. So that's handy, and it automatically comes on as soon as there's a door open or you click the button and the interior light comes on. But they are heated and they're fully adjustable and blah blah blah. So got her done and it matches. Okay, later. Alrighty guys, well, just from being a cheap man's grain trailer to being a topsoil hauler. How's that? I hope I don't got too much on here, but look at this stuff, eh? Is that gonna be some good front lawn mixing dirt for a front yard, backyard? Our son bought a house, and I think I told you guys this before, in Regina. Shit, there's still some frost in there. Yep, and there's still some frost in it, but it'll break, it's breaking up. But our son bought a house in Regina, our oldest, Dylan, and it had a bunch of work done on the house, basically a lot of reno type work. Anyways, the front yard is a bunch of clay, rock, gravel type stuff all mixed. So now he wants to get some topsoil and work that in there. Sorry about the wind. Work that topsoil into that front area. And he asked if my dirt would grow grass. Yeah, I think, look, it's already growing. See the roots? So yeah, this is some very good, high quality stuff. You can buy this stuff, but it'll cost a lot of money. Like, you can't, look at that. That's the stuff that gardeners want. You know what I mean? Anybody out there that's looking for some really good high quality garden material, let me know. I got lots. I can't tell you how many yards are in this pile, but there's lots. So before this, if you get here before fall comes, I'll have lots. Come fall, when the crops come off the fields, I've got a bunch of ground that we're gonna plow up, work up, and then that friggin' manure spreader that we purchased is gonna get put to work at hauling all of this manure and all of these piles the hell out of here. I've been waiting for years. Like, this stuff that I just put on the trailer, that's like 10-year-old aged manure. It's been, the pile has been opened up and then closed up and then opened up and then closed up and added to and so on and so forth. It's total organic topsoil. So it's never been sprayed and it's never seen chemical of any kind. She is the creme de la creme. How's that sound? Anyway, we're gonna go put this tractor away, and then we're gonna run up to the house with the truck. We gotta plug that trailer in so the battery charges up good, because right now with that load on there, it's not gonna unload. That would not be a fun situation, that's for sure. But anyways, and we'll sit and have a bite to eat, some lunch, which is super late for lunch right now, but we'll have some lunch, and a coffee / cold drink. Cold drink. And then we'll run into the city here this evening when it's a little cooler and unload that sucker. We'll talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, well, here we are. I'm friggin' pushing 5 o'clock and I'm finally heading into the city. Actually loaded the trailer up with that fine quality topsoil and had to unload some of it. Had to pull it off with the tractor because the trailer, it was loaded too heavy and the dump trailer wouldn't dump. She wouldn't lift it. I was charging the battery for about an hour and a half and it still wouldn't go. It wouldn't lift it up. So we got in there with the tractor, opened the barn doors on the back end, got in there with the tractor and pulled some of it off. Anyways, yeah, that's what's going on. Now we're gonna head in and hopefully it'll unload when I get into the city. It was going up on its own now, so it should be fine when I get to the city. If not, I've got a spade and I guess I'll have to shovel like 3.5 yards of topsoil. That ain't gonna be no fun. Probably 1.5 to 2 yards, and then it'll take off on its own with my luck. But we'll bring you back when we get to the city and we'll talk to you then. Alrighty. Well, his dirt that they put here coming up to his pad is not very solid. I was sinking in it.
But his car will be fine.
His car will be fine.
I drive in here with my truck and it's not a big deal.
Yeah, well, your truck is a little tiny freaking Chevy. And there's the pile. It's not much of a pile right now.
No, it doesn't take much to make it look small.
That's right, it sure don't.
Spread out nicely with a bobcat.
So
He's got to pull back.
he's got a bobcat coming in. They got to do some dirt work around the side of the house. They got to move this all around. I could almost guarantee that I'll be bringing another load for sure, possibly 2 in, I'm thinking, because he wants more for the front.
He may not need it more back here because this is going to be covered by a deck.
Oh yeah.
The whole thing, you see.
But he's gonna want some more for up here, I'm thinking. And getting in here is gonna be a bugger unless I bounce the trailer over top the sidewalk and the curb, and I really don't like doing that. It's hard on axles. So anyway guys, the kid got his load of topsoil for now, so we'll bring you back later. Alrighty guys, now to get the hell out of this friggin' back alley. These friggin', you know what, there's a reason why I don't like the city, and this is part of it. And if you got a trailer on of any kind, getting around in these back alleys is, to be honest, even a bigger truck like mine is a son of a bitch. And they're friggin' power poles everywhere. Watch me take out somebody's fence here right away. And nobody respects you. They think that you got to get out of their road, and they drive a little friggin' mini Austin friggin' car, or some goddamn punch bug, or something like that. Just piss me off. Bunch of yo-yo idiots. But she's still friggin' warm, guys. It's 6:30 and it's 35 friggin' degrees Celsius out. Traffic. Okay, let's get the hell out of Dodge here already. So now the elderly gent that was over here, his name is Gary. He's a good friend of the family, and now Gary and myself are gonna go have some suppers together. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and I have no idea what's happening tomorrow or the next day, but we'll bring you along for the ride maybe. We'll catch you guys all later. Have a good one.